Okay, we should be live right now, and I think we're just about 1 minute away before the JP official live stream for tonight begins. This time around, it seems like they're not playing any kind of music, so I can't really do any audio checks before the program actually starts. So I will have to rely on you guys in the chat to let me know if the audio is too loud or too soft later on. Hi, Jose Rules Lopez. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Thanks, Peter Pieper, for the good luck on the polls. Brandon Mohan says, hope they release job-based VC for her next week so everyone can enjoy her. Actually about that, well, since they're about to start, I don't know if this is the right time to talk about it, but the producer letter for August just came out a couple of hours ago, and there's something a little strange about that because the Master Ability 2 schedule for August, there is a bunch of units getting their MA2s in the first week as well as the fourth week, but there's nothing for the second and third weeks. And usually when that happens is because there is some kind of collab or some other thing going on, so that's why they're not releasing new Master Ability 2s for those weeks. Hey Hans Pals, thanks for dropping by. Knave the Shade. So usually the pattern is, you know, the 1 week they release a unit, and then the next week they release a VC, but we might be getting something special next week or the week after. So they might be disrupting the usual schedule for that. Maybe I should turn on some music in the background while we wait. I guess maybe they are experiencing a little bit of a delay and not starting on time as usual. Well, usually they start on time though, so. Okay, I just turned on some music. Hopefully it's not too loud. This is the usual background BGM music that I use for my videos. Buff Ranan, yeah, I agree. Ranan definitely needs a buff. To be fair though, I actually use Ranan quite a bit in World of Visions JP, if you can take a look at my screen here. I have 2 instances of World of Visions open actually. Well, maybe I should just come to this one instead. Is this my main account? Yep. Guild battle just finished. Oh. Yes, Jose. Summer units are having their Master Ability 2 coming out in just a couple of, well, in just an hour's time with the new patch. Unfortunately, in my JP account, I don't actually have any of the older summer units, so I won't have, I won't be able to unlock any of them to show you. But hopefully, they'll talk about it on the stream. It's taking a long time, huh? Oh, it seems like on Twitter they actually said that the live stream is going to start in 30 minutes time, even though they scheduled it to go live now. So I guess we're a little bit early. Well, in that case, I guess we'll I started a little bit too early, I guess. Oh well. I guess we'll wait for them to go live and I don't know, do some arena and stuff like that. This is a little bit unexpected. Usually Japanese people are pretty on time and stuff. This is my alt account I think we're looking at. And then oh, where did it go? Okay, so this is my main account. Well, I guess we let me just double check if it's true that the official live stream is starting in 25 minutes time. Seems to be some confusion on the actual start time. So I guess later on I would have to go into YouTube Studio and edit out the first 30 minutes of talk time on my stream. Oh man, yeah. Okay, I'm on Asaruto's Twitter page right now, and he says, yeah, the start time is supposed to be 30 minutes, or rather 25 minutes from now, even though they scheduled it differently on YouTube. Thanks a lot, Asaruto. Thanks a lot, Square Enix. I could have slept for half an hour more, man. Why did they do this to me? So I guess for now, for those of you who are here, let's, you know, there's not much to do at the moment. But I will show you, let's play some more of the vision, shall we? While we wait. Should we use this layout or is this one better? Yeah. Feel free to step out for a bit. We've got confirmation that it won't start for another 22 minutes. So in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna do my arena and stuff like that. Maybe let me just make this bigger than... Oh, that's the wrong one. You guys can see, I don't have a very good layout for this, so I'm just gonna make it bigger like this. Oh yeah, I'm trying to see if I can, yeah, you know what, I guess I have to turn up the gain. Give me a moment. Okay. It's actually pretty late at night right now where I'm at, so I can't really speak too loud, but I just turned up the gain on my mic. Is this better? Can you guys hear me better now? Is it still very soft? Oh, okay. Let me just turn it way up, man. Okay. Let me adjust it some more. Okay, I turned it up a fair bit higher. It should be better now, I think. Is this still too soft? I'm trying not to turn up the gain too much, because if not... Oh, this is too loud. Oh wow, okay. I think looking at the audio levels on OBS, I think this is roughly the this is roughly how loud my voice is when I'm doing other videos and stuff. Like the audio level seems to be right about here. Let me know if is it still too loud or too soft. Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so since we have some time to kill now, I'm just going to go check on my arena, and we just finished guild battle. So this is my JP account. I am in the number 6 guild in JP. So this is yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We used to be around the rank 3 to 5 tier, but then some people had to leave the guild, and yeah, we lost. We actually lost quite a number of matches in a row, so we got kicked down to the next tier, unfortunately. Okay. So now we are always in danger of we are just hovering between rank 6 to rank 9, 6 to 9. That's the level we're playing at right now. Hopefully we won today. I didn't participate because I was sleeping earlier. Damn it. Oh well, it happens. So as guys can see here, Ice is incredibly popular right now in JP. Pretty much the meta choice. Oh, okay, it seems like we didn't fall too far down with today's loss, so that's a good thing. Let's check on my arena real quick. Okay, 720. I think it should hold. I should be able to finish in top 1000, but you know what, just in case, let's use another arena orb and fight some opponents. It's not like we have much to do right now. Guess maybe I should turn on the audio for my game. Okay, I hope this is not going to be too loud. Let me turn off the music first. Okay. Is my in-game audio okay? Is it too loud? Looking at the levels here, I think this should be alright. It shouldn't be too loud for you guys. Okay, it's okay, thank you. spend another arena orb and fight some people. I had a 40 win streak earlier, but I accidentally broke it. Sounds fine. Okay, great. Good to know. Okay, this one should be... So this week for Arena, because the bonus units are you all, and then for 75% it's just, you know, the Ice Girls and Killfei. So the unit with the highest bonus that I have for this week is Killfei. So basically every single composition I've been using in Arena, I just slap in Killfei as a bonus unit, and then I just basically try to win the fight with 2 units. Pretty much got it down to a science. There we go. If you, I don't know if you can see this in the background, but to the left of my cursor, they've adjusted the time to the correct start time now. So we still have about 13 minutes before the stream officially starts. Aya is so good in this game. I wish I could get her. I think usually Killfei is stronger than this. I actually have Killfei unlocked to her level 120 job, but I'm too lazy to properly set her up. So I just put her instead in our battles to die. Yeah, Ice Meta looks really scary. But there are actually quite a number of tools that they've given us to fight the meta. Maybe after this I can show you guys a little bit in mock battle. Like for example, Queen Marjorie's TMR gives quite a bit of defense and missile resistance. And so that has been a really choice TMR for a lot of people. If you are able to get that off, missile units, because you know ice teams for the most part run missile units, right? So for the most part, if you have that effect on, then even ice team isn't as deadly as they come. Gilgamesh and 2 archers, no tank. I just love it when people don't put a tank in arena. It's like a free win for me. There's no danger. Like every single time I've lost in arena is because there is a tank or there is Velis in the background with a tank. If there's no tank, no healer, it's pretty much always a win. So after I put in my 5 battles, if we have time, I'll go into mock battle and show you guys the offense I've been using in Guild Battle. Been using an Earth with Queen Marjorie, Noctis, and Oberon. Satya is really good. I really love having Satya in arena. Like I'm never not happy when I run her in a team in Arena. Although obviously in guild battle she isn't used as common. She isn't used as often. Yes, I have 100 ice resist on my team now. It's just too good. I mean, whenever you're doing any compositions in Arena, it's always so good if you can run maximum 100% elemental resist. I think I'll show you guys my guild formation first, just in case, because we only have about 9 minutes left. Oh yeah, we can't do mock battles from now until the update. Because we're changing maps. So I can't actually show you guys my JP mock battle for now. For guild battle, I mean. Oh well. So I've lost to teams where Snow is in the center, and then there's an Archer in positions 1 and 3. So I always try to avoid that composition in Arena. But other than that, most of the time I don't really have any problems with ice teams. Oh boy, the load time for this fight. It's a little bit on the long side. That's not a good sign. Janice Govey says, how do you get your emulator to run 60 plus FPS? Mine somehow went back to 30 after some update and haven't been able to get it running again. I don't have that problem. Like after I set it to high frame rate, it's pretty much always been like that. I can't really show you right now because of my setup. It doesn't show my BlueStacks settings. But basically, if you go to your BlueStacks settings and then you go to performance, and then under frame rate settings, you just enable high frame rate and turn up the frame rate all the way to 240, and you should be getting something like this. So I think you've probably done that before already, but for some reason it seems to have reset for you. I'm not too sure why. Maybe just start a fresh instance and see if you continue to have that kind of problem, I think. Like, create a fresh instance of BlueStacks 5 and then load into your Google Play or Amazon store download World of Visions and then see if you still get the same problem. Okay, we're down to just 5 minutes before the start of the official live stream. Just in time for me to finish my final arena ops, I think. Well, I might actually have to skip one, depending on how fast they start. Are you using, Giannis says, are you using Pi or Nougat version? Pi, I assume. It doesn't say here, but the version number is 5.4.100.1026 P64 for BlueStacks. I'm not too sure which version of Android this is on BlueStacks. Like, if somebody else here is a BlueStacks user as well, maybe you can chime in. I think it's the Pi version because, yeah, I believe it's the Pi version, but I'm really not sure. So another thing about Arena is I just remembered I actually didn't set my trust stones properly because I had to move them around for guild battle earlier. And so Qfei is running around with no trust stones equipped. And also I didn't power up her level 120 skill. But I'm thinking later this week I want to do some kind of exploration for Qfei's master ability to see how good she really is, because I have her at level 120 now, and then make a video on this for YouTube, just showing how good or bad Qfei level 120 is with her new master ability too. Sound is very low. Okay, I need to... Are you talking about the sound of my voice or the sound of everything in general? I'm trying to not speak too loud because it's, you know, in the middle of the night where I am right now. And my family members are sleeping. Yeah, okay, let me adjust it again. Whoops. Okay, let me take a look at my levels. Hey, Wei Cheng. No, you actually did not come late. You actually came just in time because apparently the start of the stream was delayed by half an hour. The start of the JP official live stream, I mean. So we are actually, as you can see on the lower left, like below here, we are still about a minute plus away. Okay. Guys, later on, once they start talking in the video, like, do let me know if my voice is too loud or too soft, because I totally cannot, it's really very difficult for me to tell. All I can do is look at the audio levels and see if it's good enough. And then Gil Paulo says, by the way, Odaiba, do you play Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent? No, I don't, because I heard that the Champions of the Continent is like a purely PvE games. And in general, I'm just not too fond of PvE games. I prefer the PvP aspect. And also, to begin with, I didn't play the original Octopath Traveler, so I'm not really like very familiar with the franchise. Um, Whoa. Okay, the music has started playing. So I will turn off the audio from my game. And we should be starting fairly soon, I think. Oh, there we go. So the guy talking now is operations producer Nakai. And the one on the bottom is Fujita, the game's director. So first of all, Assalto would like to apologize to everyone because the stream was always meant to start 30 minutes before the update goes live. But for some reason, I guess he accidentally set the time to go live 1 hour before. So the time for the start of the stream on YouTube was actually wrong. Can you guys, how is the audio balance right now? Can you guys hear my voice clearly above the background audio? So this is the 29th edition of their sort of JP Justin and Friends stream. Oh, thanks Anthony for letting me know. So the reason why they have this stream is because Asaruto talked to Nakai-san and told him that it would be better if they could do a stream to just talk a little more and explain a little more about Summer Helena. And so, in the end, Nakai-san thought this is a good idea, and so he asked Asoluto-san to go ahead and set up the stream. Nakai-san just said the DLC is coming out pretty soon. And maybe the DLC message has already come out. Let me double check. So they'll start talking about Summer Helena. They're going through the information that we already know previously. That okay, but so in this stream, even though there's been some information given to us on Summer Helena, there are still some things that Assaulto was concerned about, like the abilities that she has for her sub jobs, and so they're going to talk about that now. Sub jobs are White Mage and Paladin, as you know. White Mage has Kyuraga, and Paladin has Courage. And the weapon that she can equip is gloves, of course. Same with Gavel. So now Fujita-san is explaining the limit burst. I won't read that out because It's the same as what was given to us previously already. But the reason they decided to give her this limit burst is because right now in the game, area resistance and unit resistance are really strong. So they wanted to give some counterplay to that, and that's why they gave her this limit burst. And for her attack skill, Summer Magic, it's a diamond shape AoE attack with stop effect. So when it comes to stop effects on attack spells, the person that comes to mind is Dark Fina. And apparently Summer Magic has an EX improvement that you can improve using EX jobs. Oh my goodness. Summer Magic it has L damage, and then it can activate stop effect, and it has courage removal. Like when you upgrade Summer Helena into her EX jobs, Summer Magic, which is this attack skill here, will remove courage. As for this skill, the first part of this skill, giving MAG and ATK up to units is normal, but the second part of this skill is a bit irregular, a new kind of effect where you consume TP to power your moves. And it will consume a portion of your TP to power up the move. And depending on how much TP has been used, that's how much extra power you will get actually. So in guild battle, if let's say in your first fight with Summer Helena, you use up a lot of TP due to healing skills, then even when you have this buff on, if there's no TP to consume, then your skills don't get power up as much. It will just the power will go up for as much as you can consume TP. So they want to make it such that in the future with Summer Helena and potentially other units, they want players to be more mindful about their TP management. When it comes to buffs, like for example recently with FF13 Hope, there's a pretty good buff for him. Well, in any case, he definitely hopes that players will give these buff skills a try and see that they're actually really quite powerful. He looks forward to seeing how players will make use of all these buff skills. And now Salto just asked, is Summer Helena supposed to be positioned as an attacker? And Fujita-san said, yep, she's supposed to be an attack type unit. That's her role in the grand scheme of things. And that's why and that's why she has courage, and she can remove courage, and she has stop and all these crazy effects. So with attackers, one of the things that players worry about is the endurance, endurability of a unit, survivability. So because Summer Helena is a mage, and mages typically can use TMRs like Helena's Black Root Witch Helena's TMR and what's Zombie Ryryu. So you have those tools for survivability. And so if you make use of those TMRs and the White Mage sub job for Summer Helena, you should be able to, make her survive long enough such that she's able to do quite a bit of damage on the battlefield. It's almost time for the update, as Alto-san just said. Now they're talking about master ability. It's the typical kind of master ability for magic attackers. So definitely the image that players should have is that this is an attacker Helena character. It's almost like Helena's personality now, right? Another 15 minutes more before the update goes live fully. And so now Saruto-san is trying to guess what the TMR for Summer Helena would do. He kind of has pretty high expectations for the TMR because, Black Root Witch Helena's TMR was pretty nuts, right? So for guild battle, you still have to be conscious about how you line up the series of actions for Summer Helena. But if you use... okay, so apparently it seems like she only has one cast of courage. So just like how we have just like how we have Starlight Helena in Global, the idea is to, in the first battle use your courage, and then in the second battle use the use a TMR skill like the zombie TMR. But Saruto-san is noting now that she definitely seems like really good. She can heal, she can protect, she can attack. And now they are talking about one of her main job abilities, which has guaranteed hit. So it's confirmed Summer Helena has guaranteed hit attack as well. Yeah, what can she do, right? So Ranan has had some problems with the unit, like for example, he couldn't really heal as much, and then that was something that they took into consideration for Summer Helena. And that's one of the reasons why they gave Summer Helena a guaranteed hit as well. Yes, they said that she can equip BRH TMR and Zombie TMR. So Resnick, Charlotte, those are the units Fujita-san recommends putting teaming up Summer Helena with. You guys can't see my mouse cursor, huh? Oh, okay. 15 more minutes. So Fujita-san just said, please look forward to Summer Helena 15 minutes from now. And he's going to leave the stream because he got stuff to do. And from here on out, it's just Assalto-san and operations producer Nakai-san. Let's take a look at my YouTube chat. Janice says now she only needs full life and she'll break the game. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so Nakai-san has something to say now. He says they've received quite a bit of feedback. So he'd like to say something about the feedback. He's gonna address some of the chat comments in the JP stream. So this time, they received quite a bit of feedback about Summer Helena, and they read all the feedback. And of course, as you guys know, the reason they made this summer unit is because Black Robe Witch Helena was #1 in the popularity poll. And they first announced this at the second anniversary livestream in JP last year. So Black Robe Helena, or also more commonly referred to as Mama in JP community. At that point in time, Heroes already told everyone on the stream that they plan to make a younger version of Helena for this summer unit. And then because of that, there was some feedback. Some people liked the choice to go younger for Helena, and then some people didn't quite like it, so the response was half and half at that point in time. And so they decided to go with the younger version of Helena this time. And the reason why they decided to go this route is because there was a story that, they want to tell in the game with regards to younger version of Helena. And because they were going to do that story, the young Helena story, they have this illustration, and because of that, this time they wanted to, they did the Summer Helena as the younger version of Helena. It's purely because they have this story thing that they were gonna do, and at the time it felt like the best choice was to make Summer Helena based on this version of Helena. So as you can see, if you look at the costumes, you should be able to tell which nations these units are a part of. And this story quest is meant to be released together with the unit. It's a story about young Helena and young Ode and this mysterious character. And because they are going to do this story, it made sense for the summer unit to be based on this version of Helena. This is a person from Wizard, by the way. It's a story that is connected to the first chapter of the main story of the game. Because this is the first time they are doing a event story and have it come out alongside a summer unit. So they decided to go this route and make the summer unit based on the younger version of Helena. So that's the reason why they decided to make this route. For anyone who's wondering, he's addressing this because there is actually quite a lot of feedback from players about how, when they voted for Black Robe Witch Helena for the popularity poll, they were voting for the older version because they wanted to see the older version of Helena in a swimsuit. And there's quite a bit of, quite a number of people are raising their pitchforks actually in JP. But so now Nakai-san is trying to address that basically. So basically in the JP community, about half the people like the younger version and about half the people feel that, they voted for the mother version of Helena. So they were a bit disappointed to see that the summer unit is the younger version. Even though they did tell us 1 year ago that it was going to be the younger version of Helena for summer unit. And then now they're going to talk about the change of voice actress. So for this younger Helena, they're using a different voice actress. And the reason for that... The reason for that is because for this story, they wanted to feature the younger version of Helena and Elde. And so, because of quality reasons, it didn't quite make sense for them to use the existing voice actors for young Helena and young Erde. Like, it just didn't make sense from a quality perspective. At first, they did actually think about having the voice actors for the older version of Helena and Ode to come and play the younger version of these characters. They did actually think of doing that. But because the voice quality of those characters, the regular Black Robe Witch Helena and the regular Ode voices, have a bit of a distinct image to them, they realized that if they were to do this, then it kind of hurts the image that they have for the older version. And so it didn't really make sense to have the same voice actors play the younger versions of the characters. And so that's why they decided to go with the voice actress change for young Helena. But they really did a lot of work into, doing the voice work for this event story. So Nakai-san is hoping that players will enjoy it. So the reason why players are angry Nakai-san says that he thinks it's probably because, honestly, this is kind of on him. He should have, at an earlier opportunity, let players know that, this is coming, and to remind them, to let them know that, their decision is to go with the younger version for Summer Helena. So he thinks that, the reason why there's this uproar in JP is basically because of his lack of communication on that. So he'd like to apologize for that. Like if he had better communicated to players that after the results of the popularity poll that this was the direction that they were going with, then maybe at an earlier stage they would have been able to get the feedback and all that stuff. But really, the team worked very hard on this event story and the unit, and gave a lot of thought into the voices. So he hopes players will enjoy the event still. So there's quite a bit covered in this event quest, actually. In the past of Helena and Ode have previously in the game have been touched on in the vision cards. If you look at the description of the vision cards, but this is I think the first time they are actually touching on it in an actual story format. So Nakai, at this point, Nakai-san says he has a bit of a request for everyone. So he's thankful for all the oops. Sorry about that. He's thankful for all the feedback that they've received, but he hopes that players will so he hopes that so they take all the feedback into consideration and they do take it very seriously, but he hopes that players will consider the way that they are raising these concerns and try not to cause any miscommunication to other people looking at looking into this matter from an outside perspective. So he hopes that people can look at this from a positive way, and is of course he wants he wants the players to give them their honest feedback, but his request for everyone is to please maybe raise it in a way that doesn't cause any miscommunication from people who don't play the game. So if players could do that, he would be very happy if that's possible. So basically in JP, what happened is there are a lot of people who actually made the who actually did what do you call it made too much of a ruckus when they voiced their opinion. Okay, so Keith says just pull already. The unit is like 1 or 2 minutes away. Let me check if the summon is out already. Nope. Summon is still not out yet. Still have a few minutes more to go. Now they're talking. Asalto-san has a question about the story. I'll switch to this view so later on you can watch me do the pulls while I'm still doing live translations for the JP stream. Yeah, Peter, people complain. No, people didn't complain about what the developer said. They complained about Summer Helena being based on the younger version, when in fact, they voted for the the mother version of Helena because they want to see that version of Helena in a swimsuit. And also, they changed her voice actress, so it kind of felt like it was a different character altogether. How far am I going to pull for Helena? Well, as you can see here, I have two accounts. So I'm going to start with the alt account first. I'm going to definitely pull her on this alt account, and then from there we'll look at the skills. And if I think the unit is good enough, then I'll proceed to pull on my main account as well. Okay, the update is here. By the way, on the official live stream, they usually do the pulls as well. Okay, it's here. It's here, everyone. It's here. I'm gonna do my free pulls first. Free pulls. Give me luck. Nobody wants to see this, so I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, let's do Summer Helena. How should we do this? I think we start with the 3-step, and then we go into the regular banners. Oh, there's a free summon for this as well, with 80 summer mind spears. And then what is this? Okay. Well, let's start with the Mind Spirit pull. Here we go. Wish me luck, you guys. Oh yeah, her TMR. Yeah, sorry. Right after this, we'll take a look at her TMR. Right after this pull, we'll take a look. So we didn't get anything good in this first pull, except for 80 Mind Spears. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at Summer Helena's TMR. I'm gonna make this bigger. Okay, Summer Helena's TMR 23H HP, MAG 65, Spirit 8, Critical 8, and TMR skill is? Okay, so for 3 turns, it will give all allies in the AoE buff Man-Eater when performing Banshee attacks. And then it's 2 casts, TP 26. So it's not a very good TMR, sadly. Doesn't seem like something you would normally want to equip for PvP. Silver book. Let me know if you guys think the screen is too small or anything for my game screen. Okay, let's go step 2. You know what, I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Chris says, even if ran with Ibarra in Global, Ibarra has her Man-Eater buff anyway. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem like you would run this unit with Ibarra. And Purithat, sorry, I don't really know how to pronounce your name. Purithat says, good luck. Thanks so much. I really need all the luck I can get. Let's go to step 3. Marcus says, what do you think about their emphasis on deciding between the 2 main TP management routes for her? I think it's interesting. Like earlier, Fujita-san mentioned this as well. that in the future he's hoping that players will, think a little more and take more care in managing the TP, the remaining TP in their units for Summer Helena and for future units as well. So it's going to be a direction that we are going to see more, basically, having to worry about TP consumption and stuff. Okay, so that's the first lap of the 3-step. Nothing good so far, except for 40 shards. Now we go into the second round of the 3-step. Silver book again. Come on, at least let this be leveled up. Upgraded into a rainbow shard. Come on, let's go, let's go. Ah, damn it. Of course it has to be an MR unit. Of course it's not going to get upgraded. Who am I kidding? Of course this has got to be the result. Okay, second step, round 2. Bronze book. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is so bad. So on the stream, they're saying that Nakai-san is thanking Assalto-san for providing him with an opportunity to address, the concerns about Summer Helena. And thanks everyone. He hopes that everyone can enjoy the new patch, and that it's summer in Japan right now, so the heat wave is still pretty unbearable. So please everyone take care. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, guys. Go book, go book. Wait, did I just got baited? They gave me a gold book, but the rainbow thing is the shard. Did I just got baited? They're going to upgrade this, right? Guys? Guys, they're going to upgrade this, right? Surely they are not going to bait me with a gold book, but it's actually just for the shards? Oh! What? Damn it. I got baited. Okay, the stream is over now. Let me turn on my game audio then. Oh, can you guys hear the game audio? Is it? Just give me a moment. Let me adjust this. Okay. And I'm going to switch to my game screen only. Okay, so that is the what I've just finished pulling on is the 3-step banner, basically like the new version of the 9-step banner for cost 100 units. And so far I haven't got anything good. So next up I have to do the regular summons. Let me know if you guys think the sound from the game is too loud. I'm looking at OBS here and it seems like the audio level should be pretty okay. Stray Light said, your main is lightning? Are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else? In JP, lightning is one of my main elements. I have like most of the units and vision cards for lightning except for Frederica's Christmas Dream. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to pull Summer Helena as well. But actually, as I explained earlier, actually right now I'm pulling on my alt because I'm actually pretty low on Viz in my main account, and if it turns out that Summer Helena is not the kind of unit I think it is, it's not a unit that I can really use a lot in guild battle, then I may end up, wasting a lot of visual for a unit that I don't use much. And because I promised my JP guild, which is a competitive guild, we are in like the top 6 in arena. So I promised them before that, you know, every decision I make when pulling and stuff in JP, it will 100% be for the benefit of guild battle and only guild battle. So I can't be very irresponsible with my pulls on my main account for JP. So I'm starting the stream here by pulling for Summer Helena on my alt account first. And then from there we'll take a look at what the full kit for Summer Helena is. Is there no unit only banner? These mixed banners hurt my soul. Yeah, there isn't. Not this time. Sometimes they do give us unit only banners, but unfortunately not this time. And I think it also matters if the unit is cost 100 or if it's a non-cost 100. No, come on. This is not the rainbow unit I wanted. The game is toying with me at this point. What the hell? I want the Helena, not Erde. Oh. I'm crying in my heart right now. Oh my gosh, that is like the biggest throw ever. Oh, and now the game continues to throw me with a UR vision card. Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot, Gumi. Yeah, wrong unit. Indeed. So on this account, every UR you see here is going to be a new stuff, a new vision card or a new unit, because this is just an account I use for running multis with. So it's just something I used to do pulls with. Someone in Discord says Odaiba thinks Summer Helena is too good for GL. No, I didn't say that. When did I say that? Summer is... No, what do you mean too good for GL? Like, if you mean she's going to be really good in global version, yeah, I do think that she will be quite good, because hey, we do have Esther, right? So she could potentially go well with them. But and the thing is, like, personally, I'm looking forward to the combination of Esther and Lightning. And then for the third unit, I don't know who to run yet. Probably Cloud, or it could be Summer Helena. But you know, at this point, without having looked at her full kit, we really don't know who she would be able to go well with. For all we know, she may actually be good with Renan, and maybe that is the intention with this release, to silently buff Renan. I think most likely we should be getting Summer Helena this week. My guess is that we will get Summer Helena this week in Global. Odaiba really threw away Ibarra then. Yeah, I don't really use Ibarra very much. I will admit that. Sometimes, of course, I do actually use her in Guild Battle and Arena. But most of the time, I'm a little bit worried about her survivability, so I tend to not use Ibarra very often. Damn it, we're just not getting anything good at all. Okay. We got the guarantee. Next temple is going to have a UR for sure, but there's only a 10% chance for Summer Helena. In JP, the pity for this banner is always 10%, as opposed to the 25% we get in JP. No, it's a vision card! Are you kidding me? No! Game, what are you doing? Oh, maybe this here might get upgraded. PS says Reddit is always exploding, yeah. Oh, no upgrade. I'm actually... Oh my gosh, we only have not very much visual left. Let me just double check and see how much how many medals I already have. Oh boy. It looks like we are going to go to PD on this. Yes, there is always PD exchange for the unit in JP. Like, I don't even have to double check to know that this is going to be the case. There we go. So I need 5 more pulls. I'm just a little bit short, so I may have to grind for visual for a bit. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Leela Japanese voice, yeah, that's I really enjoy Leela's Japanese voice. I put her as my home screen unit in global as well. Oh no. No, it looks like it's going to be pity. Okay, if we really go down to pity, because oh, go book. Oh, yes, it's a rainbow unit. This is it, right? This is it, you guys. It's gotta be her, right? Like, they gave me this at the exact time I was going to talk about, like, what if we go to pity? It's gotta be it, right? Oh man. Oh man. So anyway, if we really do hit the ceiling, because I'm 300 visual short, what I'm going to do is on this account I'm going to go and continue farming some quests for the visual while I do pulls on my main account, so that you guys have something to look at while I go and get the final viz required to pity Summer Helena. And who knows, maybe I may get really good luck on my main account. 0.4% chance. Wrong Helena, come on, Gumi, don't do this to me. Wrong book. Oh no. Yep, looks like we're going to pity. Okay, so I need to do some selection quests to get the final 300 shots. But in the meantime, I'm going to switch accounts here. Ta-da! And then we'll do some pulls on my main account while we wait. While we wait for me to finish farming the last bit of visual needed to pity. So let me turn this audio off and turn the audio for this here on. Wait, do I have paid viz left? If I have, I think I'm going to start with the paid viz. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. No, wait, it's a trap. This is a trap. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's start with the 3-step. Actually, the this thing first. How far are you going to go on your main? I'm just gonna do a few pulls on, you know, to sort of buy me some time. While I finish, I just need to do like one selection quest 5 times to get like the final shots required. Oh, server error. I will do the 3-step 2 times and this 80 my spear thing. and I would just stop there for my main account. Mainly because I'm pretty sure I want to get her, but again, at this point, because we don't really know the performance yet, I don't really want to risk all my marbles for this. I'll just let the game click for me. This is the Jeremy Chan says, not doing the My Spirit banner. This is the My Spirit banner. This one is the 80 My Spirit banner. I don't actually have summer units on my JP account, so I actually need the My Spears. Who always says he'll get them in one pool? I'm envious for that guy. Okay, and then after that we start with the 3-step. Because we get shards on the 3-step, so it actually is a bit of a discount. Why is my main account lagging? I'm really not... I didn't anticipate this. Yumbo asks, how's your game 60 FPS? Well, in BlueStacks there is an option to unlock your frame rate, and then you can go ahead and set the maximum frame rate all the way to 240, so that's what I've did. I've given the game, you know, permission to run at maximum frame rate. Okay. Okay. Second step on round 1. No upgrading. Okay, let's read some of the chat. Everyone pulling, yep, it's the release of a new unit after all. Garokan says, not lately, but I haven't suffered too much on latest pulls. Oh, that's good news, right? That's good news for you. I actually have like way better luck pulling in global than in JP. A lot of times in JP I have actually had to go down to pity. Golden. Oh yeah, this is the Jabate banner, the Jabate book. I forgot about it. I got excited for a moment there. He really loves to Jabate me. Garo can share with me some of your luck. Give me that one tap. Yeah, it's really cruel, isn't it? Like, I like that, you know, at least they do give you 40 shots so it doesn't feel like the 10 pool is a waste. Okay, let me just check on the progress on my alt account. I think I should have enough visual now to finish my pity, and then we can take a look at the unit. Our JP into BDSM, says Jeremy Chen. So much pain all the time. No, I don't think that's what they're into. But let's see if I have the final vis I need. Yep, I do. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can go ahead and finish the pity on my sub account. I guess I'll turn off the audio here and switch to my sub. One moment please. Okay, so we have the final visual needed for the pity. Just to double check. Lorex Man says, I'm not the one pulling and these are still hurting my soul. Well, thank you for at least sharing the pain with me. Garokan says, I lost my golden touch after the pool wars with Diggs. Oh no. Did Diggs steal it from you? And you know, and the irony is that Diggs probably hasn't been pulling much lately, right? So he's not even putting your golden touch to good use. Well, D asks, we can pull a summer Kilfei. How does the banner for that look like? There is a banner for all the other older summer units, and it's just a regular featured banner featuring all 4 units. So it's quite bad in JP for these kinds of yeah, we went all the way down to pity. I'll show you the banner for the summer Kilfei and all the older units first. So there is a paid one, there is a paid Viz banner. For 6,000 paid Viz, you get to choose which of these 4 older summer units you want. And then for the first step, you get 40 shards of any summer unit of your choice. Second step, you get 80 shards of any summer unit of your choice. And the third step is a guaranteed any returning summer unit of your choice. And then for the regular banner, it's just there's just basically a regular banner and a paid banner for the older summer units. Regular banner works the same way as usual, 10% chance if you hit the maximum pity, and then it's random. The paid banner is choose, it's not random. You get to choose for the paid banner. Alright, let's go and redeem our full PT Summer Helena and take a look at the skill set. Here we go. Only the last banner was random, yeah. 2,000 mock medals. It never feels good, you guys. It never feels good. Alright. Lightning. And then Summer Helena. 80 shots. Okay. Let's take a look at her ability board. So I think earlier it was mentioned that for the... So this is a skill that will cost stop. And then for the upgraded version... is this the one? No, it's not this one. Oh, here is Summer Magic Improvement. It will give an additional cast of the skill. Remove courage on the enemies, and then also has a chance to proc stop. Level 25 skill is Summer Drain. Magic, lightning magic skill. Oh, this is the guaranteed hit. It's an AoE attack. Not much range, 3 casts. It's an AoE attack that will do M damage, M magic damage to all enemies in the AoE, and it's guaranteed hit, and it will drain a portion of the damage dealt. So that's the job level 25 skill. And then the upgrade for Summon Magic, we just talked about it. The other upgrade is for, what's this now? Ocean Impact. It changes Ocean Impact into Deep Ocean Impact. Let's take a look at what Ocean Impact is first, because I don't even know what that skill is. Oh, this is Courage here. So she only has one cast of Courage. It's not upgradable through EX job. She has Attract Blade as well. Look at that range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is normal, I guess. Curaga for White Mage. Abyss Break for I think this main job. Sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. I'm supposed to look for Ocean Impact. Where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. Ocean Impact does... Oh wow, she has 2 guaranteed hit attacks. Ocean Impact does mag base damage L to the target and is a guaranteed hit. And look at that range. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she has a 4 cast AP 30, range 4 single target guaranteed hit attack. And then for her job level 25, she has a 1, 2, 3, 4 range 4 AoE attack that also does a guaranteed hit, but this one is damage M. Let's see what else is noteworthy. For Paladins, she has Sentinel, as usual. For White Mage, she has Raise. She can bring people back to life, you guys. How amazing is that? Like, it's like she has everything. What the hell is this? It's like, I don't think she has full life, but, you know, if you really want, you could turn Raise on and maybe you can, like, you know, revive Esther or revive Charlotte or Lightning. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Protect is over here. This is Saint Hill, as usual, for Paladin. What is this? I've never seen this before. Kaminari Orochi Eto. Oh, this is a buff. This is a buff for Summer Helena herself. 3 turn increase her magic attack resistance penetration and also her lightning resistance penetration up. Wow, so this buff gives her penetration for magic attack penetration and lightning element resistance penetration. Is this the first time we've seen something like this? Since when can elemental resistance be penetrated like this? This is the first time, right? I don't remember seeing this on any other unit. And then Abyss Break was the one. Oh, the Zan TMR, so I see. Okay. This is the Abyss Break, which is this move is, I believe, okay, this is a single attack move, range 3, and it does magic base damage M and 3 turn magic attack resistance down. Okay, that's not bad. Her basic skills are Rose Heal, which is heals her own HP and oh, it recovers TP as well. Recovers TP small, HP medium, and TP small. And then her other basic skill is Beach Ball, which is a single target attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, range 4. And this does magic MAG based attack small, and it will give herself CT up small. Let's take a look at her passives. First one is agility and SPR up. This one is MAG greatly increased and HP, maximum HP increased. Where are the other passives? This one is Nullify Doom. Where is the OP one? I forgot what this is called in Global, but it's the Paladin passive that gives HP, maximum HP up and defense up. So you can actually build her to be tanky if you want to, it seems. Doesn't look like she has a passive that has spirit penetration or something like that. Am I missing something? Is that all the green spears already? Did I miss one? Seems like her passives, the green passives are actually not very good. So maybe that's her weakness. Okay, and then for the counter abilities, Paladin Guard, reduce physical chance of reducing damage when taking physical attack hits. Regenerator, which is when she gets hit, there's a chance to give herself 3-turn regen to recover HP. No reflex, I guess. It would be too OP if she has reflex. This is like a counter attack spell. Counter attack. When taking hit, there's a chance to do a counter attack, and the range is 3. Okay, so at least her passives and the blue reaction abilities are not busted. They are actually under the par for cost 100, I think. Did I? Is that it? It kind of seems a little bit weak, right? Like, maybe there's something in the EX jobs. No, it seems like it's just all, yeah, it's just all abilities. She has Shell over here. I think that's more or less, oh, Shell, Blade Bash, and then this one is Ocean Impact. I talked about that already. This is Divine Grace. I actually like Divine Grace, but I think most people don't use it. Cure, Curada, this is Courage, this is the buff, Season for Witchcraft. So this is just as they revealed earlier, this is the buff that gives ATK and MAG up for all units in this area, and then it gives Summer Helena herself the ability to also consume TP to power up her moves. This is a Track Blade. Asuna is over here. Oh, no, I didn't miss one. This is Kiraga, and I think that's pretty much it. Abyss Break, Saint Heal. I forgot what this. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the skills. Doesn't seem that OP. Let's take a look at the companion unit. Okay. So when fully equipped with everything, she has HP is I think a little bit low, but as expected, good MAG. Whoa, look at that spirit. 31 SPR. I guess it's because of this, huh? 8 defense, speed 92, not bad. Decent luck, decent dex. Actually, luck is on the low side. The new equipment, Elven Gloves, gives 20 spirit penetration up. And then I believe this is her TMR. Yep. What's that green glove passive? What are you talking about? Is it on this screen? This one? This one says spirit penetration up 20. Yeah, the HP is pretty low. But the thing about companion units is that they tend to, you know, equip the unit such that the HP is usually a little bit on the low side. I remember on the previous unit release for Yual, her HP was also really low, even though in practice when, you know, I had my guildmate use her in guild battle, her HP is actually quite a bit higher. So usually you equip the counter attack blue counter ability, and then agility up, SPR up, and then what is this? Greatly increase your MAG and the maximum HP. So she doesn't have much SPR penetration. Although she does have in her master ability magic attack resistance penetration up 20. But no SPR penetration at all. Oh, Chris Smith just said that the trial unit lacks trust stones, so it looks lower than what a player would have. Yeah, that makes sense. You're absolutely right on that. There's no trust stones here. And then the recommended Esper is Europa. I guess let's take her out on spin, and let's check her AI first, and then after that I'll go into my main account and we can run some tests to see how good she is. I'll just pick a random quest that's not too weak, so that we can see her AI. So the purpose of this first test is just to look at the order in which Summer Helena's AI will use her skills. So because of that, I'm going to lower the speed so that we can have time to actually take a look. So she runs forward, mermaid dance, or because it's in range, she uses her limit burst there. I guess I should have picked a stage where the enemies are not so close. But we know for sure that she will prioritize. Yeah, I guess it's not a very good test because, you know, the enemies are immediately in range. What is the... Does anyone know what is the stage where the enemy is like super far away? I'll use that for my test in my main account. Because you can only use the companion unit once per day, so I don't want to screw it up. Let's see if I can find it. Motive, info, best farming stages. The best maps in Motive to farm, and speed, resonance. 723. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Stage 723. Alright, so I think I can shut down my sub account now and go to my main account. And in my main account we will run the test. Mew just asked what's her TMR ability. It is it gives 3 turn man-eater up when using magic attacks for herself and allies in this AoE, and it's 2 costs. Cost TP 26, which means you will gain 13 AP. Does she have any innate SPR penetration in her passives or master ability? Absolutely not. I was quite surprised by this, to be honest, but her passives do not have SPR penetration, and her master ability only has magic attack penetration but not SPR penetration. There is MA2 for summer unit? Yes, there is, but Unfortunately, I don't have the summer units on my account, so I can't check. So for that, I'll have to, you know what, maybe it's on Twitter somewhere. I'll have to take a look later if someone, usually you know what, actually, let me double check. If I go to Twitter, I should be able to find someone who has posted them. Oh, I'm gonna mute. Okay, for anyone who's just joining us, I'm currently looking at Twitter to see if anyone has posted the details for Master Ability 2. So far it doesn't seem like, I think most people are still doing their posts for Summer Helena. So I guess we'll check back in a bit and see if we can get those details for Master Ability 2. In the meantime, I want to just do some tests with the companion or trial unit for Summer Helena. 7, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Lightning, so I guess I should run some Earth. That's my Earth. Are there any requests for what units you guys would like to see Summer Helena tested against? Oh, there we go. These are the units I've been training. What's her innate resistance? What do you mean innate resistance? Oh, yeah, you're right. We didn't take a look at that. So with equipment, maybe this is not a good indication because this one is after equipment. Let me load up Summer Helena's resistances by themselves alone without the equipment. I think it should be the same, but you know, just in case. Oh, is it the same as Ceres? How do you guys pronounce Celeste? Is it Celeste or Ceres? Okay. Status. Okay, so I have the base, what do you call it? The base resistances for Summer Helena loaded up here. As you can see, this is what is given to her at base. And it's 10% slash resistance, 15% missile resistance, 10% magic attack resistance, and minus 10% for strike. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll check her against Saracen, yeah, no worries. 20% water resistance, and then what is this? 50% slow resistance, 10% immobilized resistance, and 50% stun resistance. So the status resistances are not bad. Over here is not too bad as well. And these are her stats at level 1. Okay, let's head back into my main account. Yeah, Cal says stoppable plus lovable plus frostbiteable plus berserkable. Indeed. Does she have guts? Yes, she has courage, but only one cast of it. It does not get upgraded with EX job, so you, in guild battle you will have to you know, stick with courage for one fight, and then for the second fight you probably will have to use your TMR skill. Okay, so let's take out Hope for Ceres. Any other units you guys want me to test Summer Helena against? I usually put this for 2. Maybe her vision card gives spirit penetration. Yeah, that could certainly be something coming down the pipeline for her. That would make sense. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about Summer Helena now, because if the unit doesn't have SPR penetration, then, you know, it kind of sounds like it's not so great, right? What do I usually equip for Cyrus? I think it's this, and okay, I usually do not equip magic equipment, magic resisting equipment on Cyrus, because I'm assuming that Runic Blade will absorb the magic attack. Shoes. Ketone. Oh, sorry about that. Unfortunately, I do not have Ketone built on my JP account, so I can't test it. What I can do is test it against Queen Marjorie, if you would like that. Queen Marjorie is what Esper? Oh yeah, this thing here, Sheraton. And then I put a stuff for her. Battle Mace. Do you guys want to see Oberon as well? I guess the 2 most common units are Queen Marjorie and Oberon. We don't need this guy here. Okay, so I don't have a good weapon for Oberon, but it doesn't matter because we are just testing his defense, sort of. Oh, usually go this. Jaden as well. Okay, I'll put Jaden in. Jaden is really good now that he has his master ability too. I really enjoy using him. What is this guy's Esper of choice? This is usually this thing here, and then the FF15 card. Jaden is still meta relevant. In JP, not so much. Jaden, you will see him more often in limited guild battle, but in regular guild battle, I guess I can show you guys in a bit, but in regular guild battle, he doesn't really show up that often. What TMR does he use? I don't remember. I'm just gonna put a random TMR on him. And then we have the Kazar +6. This gun is so good. 217 MAG. Missile attack 25. I don't have diamond coat +6 because I'm missing some materials. I believe the Esper I used for Jaden is Bahamut. As you can see, I only have like 2 Espers with max resonance on Jaden because he doesn't really get used that much nowadays. Lightning is definitely the relevant choice. Any other units we want to see Summer Helena tested against. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we have one more slot, or maybe we just go with Lightning. Jaden's vision card. And then, you know what, I think I have to put Yuna in this slot because I need to revive her. And then Bahamut. Oh, there we go. And I don't have Starlight Elena in my JP account, sorry about that. I guess Lightning is not really relevant because you're not going to use a Lightning unit against another Lightning unit, so I'm going to put Yuna here just so that I can full life and re-raise any unit that I need to. So we just tested against these 4 units. Okay. %200% hits versus Elena is a good test, yeah. I can tell you the result of that without testing. Starlight Elena will, you know, get killed off for sure. But the thing is, because my account in JP does not have evade tools, because in JP we really have to pick and choose like what we want to specialize in, unless you're like a mega wheel. In general, in JP things are like about 3 times as expensive as they are in global. You know, TMR. And then I'll set the sub job to this thing, Summoner of Spirit, so that she has raise and she has full life. Did you say that her upgraded diamond attack has courage removal? Yes, it does. Do we have any courage? Okay, I guess we do not have any courage here, right? Okay, so I guess I can't run Yuna after all. I have to run a courage unit. Asterisk is not really relevant in the meta right now in JP. Which other unit has courage that we would want to test to see if Summer Helena can one-shot and kill that unit? There isn't any unit like that, right? I guess we go with Lightning. Lightning has courage. Raise H +5 is the wrong one. Okay, this is the correct one. Oh yeah, Engelbert, yeah, good catch. I don't see a lot of Engelbert in guild battle these days, but I guess we should test it and see how it goes. Usually the Esper of choice is Death Machine for Engelbert. Engelbert is no doubt he's really good still. It's just that light as an element doesn't see that much play, and when it does see play in JP, it's usually evade. I give Engelbert Tidus Bracelet and what's that armor called? Okay. By the way, guys, after this test, I'm going to go and start doing the event story. So, I don't know how far I'm going to do the event story. It will depend on how much you guys want to see, because I also understand that some people may not want to, you know, look at that because it's potentially spoilers, even though we should probably be getting the event in global pretty soon, I expect. And then for this would usually be something like you know what, I'm going to leave this on for Summer Helena, because usually you will have at least one. And then Engelbert's VC. Alright. Okay, so we'll go with this. Full manual. Oh, I'm lacking one VC. Oh, I forgot to set the VC for this. Ceres is always vow to meet again. And then this one is, I forgot what I usually run in the second slot. I think this is Death Machine. No, it's fine. I think, yeah, let's run Death Machine. And then here we will run Helena's VC. Oh, you know what? I'll just run a water VC. Oops. Let's say I run this. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so off we go. So the first thing we will check is her AI. Let's see what move she does for her first 2 turns. When the enemy is so far away. For Oberon... Wait, is she next to Oberon? So Oberon usually casts the... oh gosh, what is that move called? No, not this one. Okay, I guess this is fine. Yep. So the 3-time barrier in. And then Jaden usually has this buff. Not that it really matters. Ceres has Mafuken. Then Queen Mastery will usually cast Protect first, but for the purpose of this test, I'm just going to go Raise. Oh no, Thomas. Yeah, this is the one. And then for Summer Helena, we go auto because we want to see what she does. And same with Kisetsu. Oops. So her turn 1 will be the 8, what do you call it? ATK and MAG up for everyone, and then give herself the ability to burn TP to increase her attack. Is it stated here? Usually you write it here somewhere. Okay, but I guess they don't. And then Engelbert will have courage and what's that thing? Courage and hate up. Let's do an attack on Summer Helena. If we do Gemma Thrust, Jaden can one-shot Summer Helena. Let's go a little bit further. I guess I can't go far enough to target her. Okay, I guess it's fine. Oberon. Limit Burst or one shot. I think pretty much almost anything will one shot her. I guess I need to apply some buff on her, I suppose. I'll just leave Oberon here to take damage later on. Okay, it's expected. I'll just have Ceres stand here. Okay, let's do an attack. Mermaid Dance. Okay, her Limit Burst can one-shot Jaden. Oberon doesn't do much. It doesn't, well, I mean, it's lightning versus earth, so. As for Ceres, it's not bad. And then her AoE stop is, I guess, the move that we want to check the most. I believe it's this one. Guts, remove, and stop. Wait, what? Doesn't do damage on, oh yeah, because it gets absorbed by Runic Blade. Again, pretty good damage. But let's see how it does against Engelbert. Okay, he is a bit too far away, so I think I have to come down. Let's see if there's any defensive buff I can put on myself. Oh, she has a move that, yeah, I guess you're supposed to, no, this is not Spirit Penetration, it's Lightning, Elemental, and Magic Attack Penetration. So I think if left alone, she will use the, Season for Witchcraft to buff everyone's ATK and MAG up and give herself the TP Consume ability. And then her turn 2 will probably be giving herself Magic Attack Resistance Penetration and Lightning Elemental Resistance Penetration. But she doesn't have any defensive buffs other than Courage. Where is the Courage? Cast the AoE buff to see the TP mechanic. Okay, sure. Before that, I'm trying to look for Courage. Oh, she doesn't have it equipped because she doesn't have Paladin. I will do the... So this is the main attack, I presume. So for Oberon, it does 7737. It's supposed to do 7737. And if you look at the TP, it consumes like what? Wow, it consumes like a lot of TP actually. Wait. What is the current amount of TP? 204. Okay. And if we cast it, so it consumes 19 TP. Is it the same amount as AP? Okay, it's half the amount of AP. Can you cast a 120 skill? 120 skill is Summer Drain. So 28. This is an AOE, MAG base damage medium and guaranteed heat and drain HP. Yeah, okay, I'll do this then. Again, it seems like, yeah, it's 50% of whatever the AP amount is. 14, yeah, seems that way. And then, so overall, I think we don't need to test anything with him anymore, because pretty much anything, any attack from him is going to be one hit. So I'm just gonna leave him here. Ceres, her Runic Blade should have expired by now, maybe. But she usually has this unit resistance uplink. I need to get her closer to the rest. The angle boot as well. Okay, so now we are in position. Range height. Yeah, it seems like Summer Helena is a bit of a glass cannon. You can give her courage, but other than that, she doesn't seem to be that, like, you know, her endurance is not really that high. This is the one that removes courage. Okay. Okay, so I think it's the same as Renelle. It doesn't remove courage before the attack, but it will do it afterwards. So even if you are able to one-shot Engelbert, right, you will still have to do one more hit to kill him. Wait, did I just... Can she be RHTR? Yes, it was confirmed on the live stream earlier that she can wear it. Black Rose Witch Helena TMR. Okay, I guess we are pretty much done with the experiments here. Because I accidentally caused stop to happen on Summer Helena. And I don't have... Wait, I actually have heals. Let me heal her up. And then I think the last thing we need to test is how good her damage is versus Ceres. So we'll skip a bunch of turns and let the... Yeah, she stopped herself. That's hilarious. Let's skip a bunch of turns. Let her come out of stop. Stop lasts for 3 turns, right? Or is it more than that? Do a buff on herself. Okay, so we're out of it now. Okay, just as a baseline, right? This is what this is the kind of damage a spellcaster usually does on Ceres. I'm not going to hit, but just to show you, this is how much the typical cost 100 unit of a different element will usually hit. Something like about 6,200 damage. Even this summon burst. Okay, this one is a bit less. Okay, but if I use the strongest attack, it's about 6,200. And then let's see how much damage Summer Helena does. Single target, 3,400. Job level 25 skill, Summer Drain does 3,800. The AoE stop skill does 3,800, I think, yeah. So the damage is okay, I guess, but it's not super amazing because she doesn't have SPR resistance. So will you be pulling on main account? I think looking at this, because she does not have SPR resistance, I think I will not pull for her for now. And I will basically, you know, wait for other people to try her out, see how good she is first, and then if it's proven that you can actually use her really well in guild battle, then I'll pull for her. My conclusion is that, you know, she seems pretty good, but I think they tried to balance her properly and not give her SPR penetration, and because of that, I mean, what's an attacker supposed to do if your opponent just stacks SPR? Like, how do you just, you know, you just lose a bunch of damage for no reason? So until that is addressed, I don't think I'm going to pull for Summer Helena, because you know, she doesn't really go well with the other teams if she can't do very good damage. Okay, so I'm going to finish up by doing the... Okay, so the limit burst is not bad. Also has no shield or shell removal. Exactly, yeah. Okay, I'm going to just let the game finish off the stage for me in auto. She definitely has pretty good damage, at least on par with like other units of the similar caliber, but not having SPR penetration really hurts her a lot. And like what Jeremy Chen just said, no shield, no shell removal, that is a pretty big negative point on her as well. Although stop and 100% hit are the ups, yeah, you're right. So I guess I'll take a look at, you know, how strong the stop effect is on guild battle. I'm pretty sure somebody in my guild will probably pull her and, you know, try and max her as quickly as possible. So I'll wait for those reports before I decide to pull and build her. As you can see, I don't really have much of this left. KL says Ibarra kind of outdamaged her, at least from the test against Oberon. Yeah, I think Ibarra definitely does. Ibarra has so much SPR penetration, right? Like, she does so much damage, for sure. Like, in the right situation, Ibarra can even easily one-shot Celeste. And then Anthony Palmer says absolutely needs a tank. Yeah, for sure. And the thing about lightning is that it's an element that in a lot of circumstances you don't actually run a tank. Maybe I show you my lightning team. Most of the time it's actually lightning is an element where you can really do quite well if you go full missile build. Yeah. So if you go full missile build, then you don't even need a tank, and obviously she doesn't fit into this. Stray Light says, it's safe to say you guys can save your fist now. I wouldn't make that conclusion yet, because, you know, obviously, this is just like a first impression kind of thing, right? But we don't know how good she is on the battlefield yet. So I'll say, you know, maybe wait for a little more time. Wait for people to actually try her out in combat, and definitely I'll make a video about her once I am able to get more information from other players, from other JP players about how good Summer Helena is. Do Summer units get unique VCs generally? No, I don't think so. In the past, I don't remember there being any Summer unit or Summer themed vision card. And then Jeremy says Ibarra also can be tanky, is demon, so human killer does nothing, and can get past Sarah's shield via slash. Yeah, indeed. I'll rather have Ibarra, Charlotte, Esther. Yeah, that sounds better than Summer Helena. Kale brought up a very good point. That unit was just a test unit, the companion unit, which someone else mentioned earlier, does not have trust stones equipped. So take that with a pinch of salt. I do remember for sure that, you know, my initial impression of UR, the Earth unit that was previously released, my initial impression via the companion unit was also really bad, but my guildmate can actually make an Earth build with UR, and it's actually really good. So definitely take this first impression with a grain of salt. It's definitely not indicative of what the final results are. Let me see if my guildmates have anything good that I can show. All eyes. Okay, so we don't have anything good that I can show right now, but maybe you can see here, actually two of my guild mates use the new Earth unit in their attack comp. There we go. This is really good actually. And there we go, this guy as well. The new Earth unit is actually really good because it helps you destroy snow like nothing. Like he's nothing. And we've seen that, you know, Earth teams with the new Earth unit, UL, actually does really well in the current meta. Okay, so I guess now I'm going... Wei Cheng had a question. Well, Ice is so popular in JP Guild Battles. Yeah, it is the main meta right now. Ice is all over the place in JP Guild Battle meta. And the thing is, Fire is not very strong. So, you know, there is really not a lot of things that can stop Ice element as a whole. So, like, one of the things that you can do to counter the forthcoming Ice meta, right, is to make sure you have Queen Marshery. Because Queen Marshery's TMR, this thing here, does 3-turn defense up and 3-turn missile attack resistance up. I forgot to level this. Let me just go do that right away. I thought I had this max a while ago. Turns out I have been using it at level 1. Wait a minute. Hey? Oh, I already have it max, yeah. Yeah, this thing here, this TMR is super good, man. Super good for the ice mana, and also against lightning as well. Do we have any other questions and comments on YouTube chat? Looks like a fire balance coming soon. Yeah, it could be. Earth Francesco says Earth Strike can also create chains with Marshery and the new Earth. Yeah, that's right. Indeed, she can. But I don't. But the thing is, the new Earth Strike unit, right? Her range is not that good, really. And a lot of times, I mean, in the mock battle that I previously did against that team, I noticed that she's actually, you know, quite far away in the background. So she usually doesn't get to the front line in time to be able to chain with Queen Marshery. So that's one thing to note. Her main job is really to support the team and give the courage and negate and all that stuff. And then she comes in near the end of the battle to finish up. So next we're going to do the new event quest and take a look at the story behind young Helena and young Erode. But before that, let me take a look and see if on Twitter, if someone has already posted the MA2 details for the summer unit. So I'm going to mute the mic for a moment while I type and find the MA2 information. So just give me, just bear with me for a bit. Okay, I am scrolling through Twitter at the moment. Maybe I can show you guys here. I think this is the move this. Oh, there we go. So this is the MA2 for Summer Ketone and Summer El Shiral. Okay. I have to load up WOTV calc to find what the difference is. Give me a moment. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at Ultima then. Okay, here we go. So Summer Ketone gets an improvement to her limit burst, 3 turn area resist, or rather, sorry, I read that wrong. For the targets within range, for 3 turns they get SPR down, and then after that they get hit with mag base damage L. And then 3 turn chance to proc, 3 turn immobilize. So the big change is the SPR down. And then the other stuff, fire elemental stuff, this is the standard stuff. Added area resistance plus 15. Ability activation time minus 20%. I don't have Summer Ketone, so I don't know how big a deal this is. Lidish. The standard earth elemental stuff for self plus defense, plus 10 defense, plus HP 20%, range plus 1. This is pretty interesting. I might actually try to pull for Summer Lidish for this. Range plus 1 is pretty good. And then her immobilize rate of chance to activate is higher. Has been increased. For Summer Kill Fei, it's just SPR plus 10, attack plus 10%, and luck plus 20%. So the luck is the buff that I'm most curious about. I'm definitely going to test this in global and see if it turns it into a much better evade unit. And the thing is, in JP right now, you know, there is the balance changes for some of the jobs. So her Twisting Shield Breaker has courage removal. So right now I think she's actually pretty good to run in JP maybe. And then Summer El Shirel, not much really, right? Like agility plus 10, MAG plus 15%, and then defense plus 10. Okay. So not much really, just slight improvements. Alright, and with that, let's go back into playing the story. Give me a moment, I need to change my headset because I can't hear anything right now. Okay, I'm back. Alright, are you guys ready to go into the story? Okay. Hi Yumbo. Oh, diamond number 1. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for the encouragement. Alright, story, let's go. This is a story that took place before Leonis and Wizard became an alliance. And WOTV is a frozen territory area in the east side of Adra. And it had the sort of the ambition to try and expand their territory. Sorry, one moment. Okay, sorry, there was an issue with my mic. I'm back now. Okay, continuing. Let me rearrange my windows for a bit. And Leonis, at this point in time, Leonis was... really a small fry sandwich between Horn and WOTV. And that was the kind of role that Leonis played between the two great nations, Horn and WOTV. Which continent, or rather which nation, would be able to grab a hold of Leonis and conquer Leonis? That was something that... That was something that would have changed the face of battle in the future. And it's not just a matter of territory. Leonis has in the past, the kings, the king before the current king, was given an ancient artifact from the Winged One. And WOTV did have the aim of taking that ancient ring from Leonis. So WOTV has had chances to attack Leonis, and finally the king, what is his name? Garak-sama. This is the current king of Leonis. WOTV has had chances to attack, and finally they decided to attack Leonis, I think is what it's trying to say. And the person to carry on forward from from the current king Garak of Leonis is Erde, the Prince Erde. It seemed like a good opportunity to destroy Leonis, and so the WOTV army prepared for the occasion. However, WOTV was struck by an unforeseen tragedy. Mother, is it you? Kuri. Well, so this is actually Kuri's mother. How's your injury? Okay. The servants are quite perplexed as well. That they can't attend to you personally. That's because I don't trust them. Well, what about me? Do you also not trust your mother? I killed my father, the king. Stop this nonsense. That was an accident. And I saw that myself. I witnessed it myself. That's not all. I also killed my older brother. 2 of them. Both of them. Kuri, listen up. You are... Mother. Please leave me alone. Kuri. This tragedy that struck Wezet, that caused the sudden death of the king. That was Kuri's mother. Not everybody thought she's Gracera's mother, but she's actually Kuri's mother. Technically, that makes her Gracera's grandmother. Although it was an unfortunate accident that occurred in battle, the arrow that Kuri shot was ultimately the tool that ended the king's life. And with the absence of the king, what remained in Wezet was the 3 princes of Wezet, including Kuri. There was sort of a dilemma as to who should ascend the throne. And with Wezet, it's tradition that in order to decide who should ascend the throne, that the contenders, or rather the potential choices, have a fight to the death to decide who would be the next king. That is their tradition. And as Kuri's brothers didn't really have a very good, didn't really like Kuri very well, the 2 of them plotted to assassinate Kuri under the name of a duel. Even though at that point in time it was already decided within the Wezet kingdom that the Queen Mavia would be the person to govern the country. So basically there was no point to have a fight to the death between the brothers, because they already decided that the mother, the Queen Mavia, is going to govern the country. But it is Wezet tradition for them to actually fight to the death to decide, well, not fight to the death, but have a duel to decide who should ascend the throne. So even though it was decided that the queen would take care of things, the 2 brothers, apart from Kuri, the 2 other brothers made the argument that they should have this duel to decide who should be the next king. And the elder prince even went so far as to say that it was Kuri's intention to kill the father king, Regis, in the first place. That's what he was thinking. But the Queen Mavia, she was strongly against this idea. But despite being against the idea of the duel, Kuri went ahead and accepted the duel. And so with the duel to the death, the 3 princes fought each other, and Kuri killed the other two princes and became the next prince to ascend the throne. However, as a result of that situation, Kuri is on the verge of death with very bad injuries. A few months have taken place after the fight to the death, and he was still not able to rise to the occasion. He was still not able to fully recover. There's no point in you blaming yourself. You are, after all, the third prince of Wizet. And you were just doing what you were supposed to do as the third prince. So please, Muneo Harinasai is like, please get a hold of yourself. Be proud of yourself. With that said, because of the things that happened, it is a fact that Wizet's army strength has deteriorated quite a lot. So, are you saying you want me to go and fight in the battlefield in this condition? Even though I have not even fully recovered from my injuries sustained in the fight to the death with my older brothers? You're the one who is supposed to ascend the throne, and you have gained that right. And that is a big deal to the kingdom. Kuri's mom is hot. So you need to head to the battlefield and be out in front. That's a matter of course. What about, well, can't we just try and breach peace with Leonis and Phanes? Oh, sorry. I misread that. You're asking me to go and breach peace with Leonis and Phanes? Stop making jokes like that. Could he made some noises that suggested that his wounds opened? Could he stop pushing yourself? You open your wounds. I know what you're trying to say. Peace negotiations. That is a sign of weakness. Well, you may see it as a sign of weakness, but it can also be seen as strength coming from your heart, out of respect. How about going to the other room? So you mean you want me to go and get a bride? Of all the nobles in Wizet, it should not be that difficult to get you a bride. However, if we can get a bride from another nation, then that would certainly add to the power of our nation's army. That's right. So for example, the Veret. Okay, Veret is the last name of Helena. So they actually thought about, Kuri actually thought about marrying Helena. Veret, the Veret family, which is a family that has ruled over the clan near the Leonis territory. You fought with them. You fought with them side by side against Fennis before, right? Veret's single daughter in the family is not just a beauty to marvel at, but she's actually the commander of this unit. I don't know what it's called. Basically Helena's unit. And an amazing mage. So as the princess of Wizet, she definitely is a good fit. Well then, I'll leave it to you, mother. However? What if the Wizet family were to reject this proposal? So in other words, no matter what happens, you want to make sure that this Wiret does not fall into the hands of the other nations. Is that what you're saying? That's a matter of course. Isn't that natural? If that girl were to be betrothed to another nation, then you could even say that it's a declaration of war. Hey Hans Pals, thanks for stopping by on the stream. Have a good night. It's not something that should be forgiven, isn't it? Well, you don't even have to say that. No matter whom it is, if it's someone that is an enemy or Wizet, then we will not show them any mercy and fully bang our fangs. With that said, the person who will make this decision, you're not the one who is going to make this decision. Right now, the person governing Wizet is the queen, me. For now, just think about how you can quickly recover. Hey, you over there. You were in the battlefield at that time, right? That time? You know what I'm talking about. When Kuri did the thing he did. That thing that happened during the attack on Venice. In that raging snow. And when King Regis was surrounded. And that's when suddenly it appeared. Kuri from the castle, who was supposed to be stationed in the castle. Kuri was trying to save Regis from getting bombarded when he was surrounded by the Fennis troops, but and so he hastily fired off an arrow, and he was able to quickly fell a lot of Fennis troops. But unfortunately, because of the raging snows, eventually Kuri shot the king. That's what I've heard. Well, I'm only asking you about this because I want to know the truth. And indeed, that was an unfortunate accident. I just want to affirm what happened on the battlefield. I've seen Kuri's skills with the bow, and they were pretty impressive. And that's why the other two princes were jealous and envious of him, and so they came out with this plot to a battle to the death with him. Isn't that right? However, at the end of the day, Kuri couldn't be stopped. With that kind of skill, there was no way the other two princes would have been able to defeat Kuri in the battle to the death and ascend the throne. It's obvious. However, when compared to the other two princes, Kuri is kind of a little bit antisocial, wouldn't you say? A little bit pessimistic, wouldn't you say? Like, he doesn't have a good aura. Yeah, indeed, that is a problem. Okay, so it's getting pretty late, so I'm going to maybe just do a bit more of the story, but I'm not going to translate everything that's being said. But basically, they're going to prepare for battle. This guy is asking the queen if the enemy is Leonis or Fennis. No, they are going to the Virat family, which is Helena's family. The Queen Mavia led a small army to where the where Helena's family was. So they're wondering here, why can such beautiful flowers bloom here at this time? And the soldier tells the queen, isn't it because, you know, that's the way flowers are? Can you feel it? This killing aura, this aura of somebody trying to kill them. However, it's weird. Let's thread carefully. Let's defend this army. So Venice hasn't just been trying to invade into Western territory, but they have also been sending their troops around Leonis territory. And Helena's family is fighting off Venice. So this guy here has a plan, like what if we help the Vilat family out by saving them from the troops of Venice. That way maybe they would consider betrothing Helena to Wessex. But the queen doesn't want it because she doesn't want them to owe them any favors. For the queen, she's content enough to fight Venice just because they're their enemy. That's the only reason she needs. So I'm going to try and just go fast through the story chapters because honestly, just like translating line by line just, you know, takes kind of tiring. So there was a question from Kanae Cliche. Does Summer Helena have full life? No, she does not. But she does have rays. So even though they tried to attack the Venice troops and try to help Helena's family, Helena's family have already noticed the presence of the Venice troops to begin with. This is the head of the Vereto family. And the queen is like saying, she's surprised to see that Veret's famous mage army unit isn't around, and that's because they have went to the Leonis territory village because there have been sightings of Venice army there. In other words, Venice have been waiting for this opportunity to strike and attack the Virat family because they know that their main forces are away.
今回は明らかに違いますな。
奴らに変化を促したのは
いずれにせよ、フェネスを蛮族と軽視する時代は終わりつつあるのでしょうな。
では、そうなる前に殲滅するべきだな。
は。
フェネスの者どもに情けなど無用。全力で叩き潰す。
Okay, so I think the next story cutscene is going to be the last one I will show on the stream. And then I just noticed that actually I've been streaming for like 3 hours now. The time limit, or rather the lock time for guild battle formation is in 2 hours. Yeah, I started streaming 3 hours ago because they had the JP official stream before the actual update in the game. I didn't really think this through. I thought maybe I could just read line by line, but I didn't realize how tiring that could actually be. So I think moving forward, I'll think about if there's a better way for me to talk about what's happening in the story, but still move it along rather than pause at every screen and have like a whole story scene take up a very long time. So I believe the next cutscene is on stage 5, usually. I'm saying that because I know that for the event stories, usually the final cutscenes are like super long, and I know I probably can't even last until then. Wei Cheng says, I realize JP client UI is different from global. Seems like two different teams. It is slightly different. It's not completely different. But yeah, you're absolutely right on that. Not everything that is designed in JP comes over to global. And definitely they have their own team in global, making tweaks and stuff that that only we get here in global. So for example, the pop-up deals that you see in global recently, those are never a thing in JP. We've never had pop-up deals in JP. Looks like they've taken care of the Fenis troops, as expected of the Virat family. Even they are able to do this even though the main forces are away. What business do you, so what brings you to this neck of the woods at this time of the year? So the Queen brings up the proposal. And the head of the family is honored that Prince Kuri would consider the daughter of the Virat family. So it looks like they don't really want to go through with this. But the Queen or Wizard is like telling them that they are approaching them with the greatest sincerity, so would you please give us an answer as soon as possible? And the guy here, the head of the family, is like, actually, if possible, we would like to hold back on giving you an answer. And why is that? The Queen asks.
いえ、そのお申し出なかったこととしていただければ幸いに存じます。
If you could just forget about this altogether, that would be for the best for us. That's what they hope.
よさぬか。
And the wizard people are offended.
聞こえぬか。
いえ。
わかった。この話なかったこととし
Very
よう。
well. We'll take it as this conversation never happened.
申し訳ございません。
いや、そなたらにはそなたらにしかわからぬ事情があろう。お前たちもこのことは一切他言無用。
So the queen understands that there must be some kind of circumstances for them to reject and, reject them outright like this.
引き上げる。
And she's telling the soldiers to not to breathe a word about this.
一方、
On the other hand, oh, so the narrator speaking the whole time is actually Helena herself, young Helena. She of course didn't expect that Kuri of Wizard would actually propose for her to be betrothed to them.
リオニス領の村へ赴き、フェネス兵との死闘を繰り広げておりました。
援護を頼む。
Young Ode,
お任せください、エルデ様。
young Eride. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it seems like the recent event stories have a lot more action scenes.
エルデ様。
The one fighting alongside Helena this whole time have been Eride of Leonis, who also has with him the ancient artifact, the ancient ring given to him, or rather his family, by the Winged One. And the two nations tried to establish good relations. Or rather, the two families tried to establish good relations.
無事であったか。
村へと戻ってきた子供たちが安堵の表情を浮かべるのを目にし、エルデ様は微笑んでいらっしゃいました。エルデ様と共にフェネス勢と戦ったのはもはや数えきれないほどに。
The two of them fought many battles together.
いつの頃からか戦についての話ばかりではなくなっていきました。
そなたとはもっといろいろなことを語り合ってみたい。
And at some point, the conversations that they had gradually strayed away from the battlefield to more about their personal lives.
狩りのこと、花のこと、歌のこと、遠い西の地にあるという。
それが彼なりの行為の示し方なので。
It's interesting because the narrator voice here is actually the older version of Helena, which is clearly different from the young Helena that just now when she spoke. And this was kind of Iride's way of courtship, by slowly talking about things outside of the battlefield.
エルデ様は私の前で片膝をつき、頭を垂れました。
And thus Eride proposed.
もしもあなたが今この瞬間を何よりも尊いとお思いならば、別れの言葉を口にするのではなく、共に手を携え、我がリオニスの城へと帰ることを選択していただきたい。
Asking her to go to the Leonis castle with him.
リオニスの国家リオニリ 時間をいただけませんか。
But Helena can't give an answer to Erde right away, so she asked for some time. There's something she needs to think about first. Okay, I guess we can do one more battle and see what happens. I'm kind of curious what happens next now.
Erde 様からの告白を受けて2日の後。
なるほど。話は分かった。
申し訳ございません。
謝る必要などない。
But it seems like Helena initially rejected Erde.
どうか
Erde.
頭を上げてほしい。
Erde.
エルデ様のお気持ちは大変嬉しゅうございます。です。私はベレット家の一人娘。
そなたの決断は戦火の火種に。
So this is how Erde finds out about Cootie's proposal to have her be betrothed. Because Helena rejected it because she has to think about her position as the daughter of the Villard family. She can't accept Erde because she didn't accept Wizet Kuri's offer to marry her.
求愛。いいえ。求愛ではございませんでした。
なるほど。すまぬな。
エルデ様。
なのに私は。
エルデ様。
だがこれからもどうか辺境の村々を救うのに手を貸してほしい。
もちろんです。
何事だ。申し上げます。
このところのフェネスの動きは迅速にして狡猾。
兵の数が多いだけの野蛮な一族。これまでのフェネスはそのように言われてきた。フェネスの狙いはウェズネットの弱体化か。
間違いのないところでしょう。
一方、そのウェズエットは
危険すぎます。これはフェネスの奴らの罠に他なりません。
ではいつまでこの事態を静観せよと申すのか。
それは
これまで2度中隊を出陣させた。だがいずれの隊も任務の途中で消息を絶った。
しかしメイビア様がご出陣されては、もしもこれが奴らの罠ならばきっと城へ大軍を差し向けてくるはずです。
泣き言などは聞きたくない。
Wei Cheng says, wonder if Summer Helena will come to Global. I think it should be coming this week, but I guess we'll find out in roughly 16 hours time, right? I'm sure she'll come to Global pretty soon, like sometime this month.
それはその通りですが。
蛮族どもを蹴散らし、この白銀の大地を汚したことを後悔させてやる。皆の者、出陣だ。
Okay, I think this is going to be the last quest before I turn off the stream. Honestly, like at this point, I'm like so tired that I'm barely. I think I fell asleep for a bit earlier. So yeah, unfortunately, it's pretty late, and I would have loved to complete the entire event story if possible, but at this point, I'm not even paying attention to it anymore. Just too tired to even, you know, read without falling asleep. So once again, I would like to thank everyone for stopping by and accompanying me during the stream. If you guys are keen to see some arena stuff, tomorrow, 1 hour before reset, or not tomorrow, today, 1 hour before reset, I will be doing a bit of an arena run and seeing how far I can get. I'm not fully prepared this week, but I do have some pretty good team compositions. So yeah, if you are interested, you know, definitely 1 hour before reset, come join me live on stream to watch some arena, and then after that we'll go through the news together. Okay, with that, I think I'm going to end the stream here for today. Yep, thanks everyone for stopping by, and I guess I'll see you guys either tomorrow for the live stream or just next time in another video. Bye, Wei-Cheng. Thanks so much for dropping by and, you know, staying to watch. Alright, see you guys around.